So there's been an update to the Onijah Robinson, American lady in Pakistan story. I just did a story on it yesterday and I knew there was something going on. At the end of our video yesterday, Onijah hopped on a plane from Pakistan to Dubai. Dubai is a whole nother ball game. So many people have had issues with Dubai customs and police. Why wouldn't Onijah be any different? Why wouldn't a allegedly bipolar middle-aged woman from America be any different?
This is what I have found about Onijah Robinson being detained in Dubai. I'll bring you the verified information first. I say verified because it's from a news source. Then I'll bring you the other information. According to this, upon seeing all the videos online, US officials contacted UAE authorities and told them to restrict her movement, which eventually led to her getting detained. It said she was taken into protective custody. Remember, the lady said they were on the flight when all of a sudden authorities came in and removed her on the flight and said she was a security risk.
She's talking about this lady here.
I'm asking the government for $100K in my pocket so I can do real estate.
The American woman in Pakistan is on my flight from Dubai to JFK. Please message me if you're up to date on the latest. This is serious. Is she allowed to fly back to the US? Let's discuss. Thanks.
In my pocket so I can do real estate. 100K.
It says, update, Onijah has been escorted off the plane by two undercover cops who look like flight attendants. The announcement just said, sorry for the delay. We had to deboard one of our passengers for security reasons. This is the door she got escorted out of right in front of me. She got taken down this runway and I could see from my window. Our flight was delayed 30 minutes.
Dubai very soon. We're gonna have our baby in Dubai.
Okay, and this is the video from yesterday, which to give you a little refresher of what happened, which I said in the video happened. This was the incident that a lot of people believe is in question. And even I pointed out, I was like, yeah, you don't want to be playing around like that in Dubai. What was this about? This is the video. If you heard that, she said, I'm going to burn your face.
And listen, touch me out here in the street.
Ooh.
I'm dead. I'm not playing. I swear to God.
Nasty.
Make a decision.
That might have something to do with the bipolar that they were talking about that she has.
If you don't do something, I'm gonna burn your face. And listen, touch me out here in the street. I'm dead. I'm not playing. I swear to God. Make a decision.
Okay, so now you can see the situation she was in just the other day in Dubai. That is a threat. When she's talking about she's going to burn his face.
Official information, she did something at the airport, either towards one of the agents at the airport, or she did something that led to them deeming her a flight risk, and she was taken into custody because of that. The person said,
yeah, I think that threat would be enough for her to be taken into custody if they found out about that. And I'm pretty sure, you know, they've got an eye on social media or wherever these things are posted, and they got after her.
That she may have said something to somebody at the airport or one of the agents that may have led to them thinking she's a flight risk, and therefore she was removed from the flight. Because she was allowed to check into the flight, she went through security and she boarded the plane before she was removed. So I don't know if it's something she did earlier that caused them to remove her, or if it's something that happened at the airport.
Definitely
According to
was.
the article, airline officials were reportedly hesitant to allow her to board a 15-hour flight due to security concerns.
Yeah, it says right here in this article that she's reading, her family in New York was expecting her arrival, but when she did not reach the U.S., authorities launched, and then she covered it over. After video, officials contacted restrictions on her movement. I think this is what they were saying about, they were restricting her movement. The U.S. actually sent word to Dubai that she was there and they were restricting her movement. Despite being taken into protective custody, authorities face challenges in deporting her since she has not violated any laws and is on a valid visit visa. She cannot be forcibly removed. Additionally, airline officials are reportedly hesitant to allow her on a 15-hour flight due to security concerns. Wow, this is getting kind of tricky here. Now you got the security forces involved. You got embassies involved, all because she wanted to go over there and have a relationship with a 19-year-old boy. That's where all this came from. And this is the insanity of this moment we're in. Stuff like this is easily avoidable if people were properly being taken care of in their mental health, but also if people weren't just delusional in general.
Our girl has been caught, y'all. They done got her in Dubai.
Now, y'all, when we last talked about Onijah, we were under the impression that she was returning to the U.S. and going back to NYC.
Okay, guys, so I did a little bit more research on the Onijah Robinson case. If you guys don't remember, I've been talking about this and covering this story. She is the 33-year-old lady from New York. Says she's from Philly, but then she says that she's from New York. She's the lady who went over to Pakistan for an extended stay. While over in Pakistan, she gained some level of fame while being over there by making videos and having people film her videos and upload it to TikTok, with her over there asking for a whole lot of money from the residents and also from the government.
They also say fundraising or begging of any kind in a country like Dubai is against the law too.
From Pakistan, Onijah was supposed to be going to Dubai to board another flight in Dubai to catch a connecting flight back home to New York. As we know now, she boarded that flight but was removed from that flight by two undercover agents posing as flight attendants. When they arrested her, they had already had pictures of her. They already knew what they were looking for. They already knew the time that she was going to arrive at the airport and be on the flight. Everything that was done was strategically done. What happened was the cigarette. It wasn't what happened in Pakistan that got Onijah Robinson in trouble. It's what happened in Dubai when she threatened to burn the person in the face with a cigarette.
That's what I was saying.
That right there, crime alone is punishable up to 3 years in prison over there. Aside to that, that's the most serious charge that Onijah Robinson has out of the, I think it's 4 charges that she's charged with. I looked everything up. This is not something that I've seen on the news. It's what I looked up based off of what I've seen in her videos. I went back and I watched a lot of videos. Again, it wasn't what she did in Pakistan. It was what she did in Dubai. When she crossed borders like that, she went across the borders with the same exact behavior, mannerism, being rude, disrespectful. I think you've seen her smoking a cigarette, which was illegal in the first place. Smoking a cigarette in public. She asked for money in Pakistan, she was fine. But when she crossed over to Dubai, the law says that you cannot ask for money for any charitable event unless you can prove that it was for a charity. And if you can prove that it was for the charity, you have to actually get it approved. So
there goes a lot of ladies' plans to go to these countries and figure out how to get a rich sugar daddy or something. You know, a lot of these women that are over here, like their major motivation is to get money. So just like in America, that is considered begging. Maybe America should implement a law where women can't beg men for money. That would be an interesting development, wouldn't it? 3 years in jail for all the Shira 7 followers. All the Shira 7 followers go directly to jail for asking men for money for simple things like going out on dates. In the DM, asking people for cash apps.
3 to 4 charges, the one being the most serious, that carries the most sentence, is the one where she threatened to burn the guy's face with the cigarette. That's the most.
This is Onijah Robinson. This is an older mugshot, but it's her. She was recently in Dubai and she was breaking like laws out there and it got her in trouble, allegedly. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes. So basically she was caught smoking out there in public. That's not allowed. You cannot eat in public. That's not allowed. And she threatened a man to burn him in the face with a cigarette. I don't know what he did, but that's not allowed either. So all those offenses can add up to like 5 years. And her family is not saying anything. I heard her family cut her off like a while back. So they're not trying to do anything about that. But what she did in Pakistan, you can't bring that over to Dubai. I would have like sat in the airport until it was time for me to get on the next flight to America.
And
I went
bounce.
ahead, stepped out in Dubai. Because you can't do stuff like that. Even though she was saying respect for the law, she broke the law. And she had a club appearance at 11:11. They said the last time they spoke to her was like Tuesday or Wednesday. And they haven't heard anything else. Because, y'all, she's arrested.
For the theory of people saying that she wasn't planning to go to New York anyway, she had already set up a club appearance in New York at a club called 1111. Let me see if I can find that flyer for the 1111 nightclub appearance.
Guys, 11:11. I know what 11:11 is now. It is not a verse. It is not some hope or means hope or something. No, 11:11. She told us, I will appear at 11:11. 11:11 is the name of the club she's going to appear at in New York on the 15th. And at 10 p.m. There's an event invite going around on Instagram, and there's going to be DJs also over there. So guys, the team in New York, Onijah, and the event is called, wait for it, it's called the Princess of Pakistan, Pakistan's princess, Onijah, live 10 p.m. at 11:11. 11:11 is the name of the club. Where? In New York, and it's on the 15th. So she's apparently going to appear over there. And she said it. She told us all these things. So guys, to the correspondents in New York, the team in New York, guys, I want live coverage. I want videos. I want to know what.
So she had every intention to go to New York so she could get that bag hosting this club. Interesting that she hasn't made it yet as far as it goes. She was detained.
Hi guys, so I can confirm that Onijah did not attend the event last night at 11:11 bar. Why? Because she's not back in New York. She's not back in the US. Onijah is still in Dubai. There are a lot of videos online saying that she is in jail, but there is no confirmation. There's nothing from the media. There's no proof. The Dubai government haven't even released anything to confirm. I have a lady on my comments saying that she lives in Dubai, and if someone is detained, that this information will go to the news in Dubai. There's nothing that's been heard of her in Dubai that she's detained. There's another comment as well saying that apparently one of Onijah's friends went on live last night to say that she definitely has been arrested for the cigarette burn issue. But this doesn't make sense, because if they arrested her for the cigarette burn, why would they allow her to go onto the flight?
They
From
didn't.
previous people that have been arrested, normally once they see your passport at the check-in at the airport and they find your information, that's when they arrest you. They don't put you on a flight, then go back into the flight and remove you. That doesn't add up. So I'm not sure if she's arrested for that cigarette burn.
So she is detained in Dubai, but there have not been an arrest yet. I'm going to leave it right here, since all of y'all want to sit here and second guess everything. So we just have to wait at this point. There's nothing no one can do. So we don't know the charges. We don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to charge her or if they're going to let her go, if they're going to do a fine. We don't know anything at this time. But we do know she's still in Dubai. That's great news. In a way, because we didn't have any type of information. It just went ghost. So now we know she is detained, but no charges has been filed yet.
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
So apparently this is the filter Onijah used. She used Onika Mirage
What?
to catfish that fucking boy, that young boy.
That's crazy.
Girl, like, that lady had a plan and she executed that. Because guess what? Like, what?
Hold up. That is ridiculous.
That lady had.
That is a ridiculous filter that looks just like Nicki Minaj. That's crazy. And, you know, Onijah kind of has Nicki's Features. Could you imagine? This is like wearing a person's face, like face off. She had a whole relationship set up off of this, and then she got there and she looked like, are you serious? This is insane.
What? Like, what? Who comes up with this? Like, I never in my life ever thought to be a catfish.
That's crazy. She looked like Nicki Minaj. This is what she really looked like right here.
Say what you want, but a Virgo, a Gemini, and a Libra, they all got something in common. They are high value zodiac signs.
I don't know about those Libras. This is her before the filter. There it is.
Me land and 2,000 or
That's
more every
Onijah.
week.
Wow. That's the filter. So anyway, guys, what do y'all think, man? Thoughts and prayers to Onijah. We told you this was going to be hard to make your trip around Pakistan and Dubai and all these countries as a unaccompanied woman. Also someone with a mental illness. We can tell there's something wrong with her. There's definitely something wrong with her. I think that's what I found out later that Chispia place that she was with the guy with the gray beard, they were actually treating her there, and those people were trying to help her in Pakistan. So shout out to them for at least doing that and trying to get her regulated on her meds. But Onijah is going to do what Onijah wants to do. She's a grown woman, apparently, with a meme coin that made her $20,000. So I guess she says she goes to Dubai and she does what she wants. But when she threatens somebody, it ain't like here in the States when you have, say, a homeless person come up to you and say something off color or threaten you. No, there's some charges that can be placed on her. So she might be in a world of trouble. We're going to see if the government gets involved. All the ladies that are following this story, I know y'all hate Donald Trump so much, but what if Donald Trump sending the people over to Dubai and get Onijah out? What you gonna do then? It remains to be seen, but either way, this is crazy. This is insane, man. Fathers, stay in your daughters' lives so you can avoid having a situation like this, because I don't know who her people are. Nobody's come forward as of yet, but it's obvious she's out there alone and she's searching for this companionship in places that might not be the safest for her. Anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all uploads. And please do that because I'm seeing that only 13% of you all have turned your notifications to all. And I know I say this every video, but it's very important for you to get those notifications to all. 13% of you turn your notifications to all notifications, and then you have to take another step to actually have your notifications on your device. So there's only 7.4% of you all getting my notification that I am uploading a new video. So please, I beg you to turn your notifications to all, and please turn your notifications on your devices on so that you can get the video. Because some people have been telling me like, hey, are you still making videos? I don't see your alerts anymore. That's the reason why. It's a dumb reason. You know, they came up with this instead of sending out the emails like they used to. They did that. But also, you know, sign up to myfaucettemedia.com. Even if you sign up without paying, I can have your email so that I can be in contact with you. Faucettemedia.com. That's my streaming service, membership site. Support the channel. This is Faucette Media.